How low can you go? Well, now we know. As you can see behind me, Studio V is going through some stuff. I'm trying to give it its own space to find its own healing journey. But what that means is that it's going to be several weeks before I can get any new video content out. I'm sorry, but I'm delivering you this message now because I want to let you know a couple things in regards to that. First of all, there is still going to be written content on Medium. That's kind of my home base. Some of it is not going to ever be available in video form. It will only be available on the printed page. If you follow me on Twitter, please follow me on Twitter. I will always link to the Medium articles. If you follow me on Facebook, then you're related to me and you don't read my Medium articles anyway, so no harm done. But I do want to share some vampire content with you in this abbreviated Toothpickings, and it's this. You know this book, Dracula. And you know this play, Dracula. I talk about them all the time. There are two versions that are very popular of the stage version of Dracula. The British version by Hamilton Dean and the American version by John Balderston. You don't have to go out and watch this on stage necessarily because you know the story. Basically, every movie version of Dracula is a version of the stage adaptation of Dracula. No one's really ever done the book in film or TV, and that's fine. It would be very, very difficult to adapt that book straight, even though every single version of Dracula that ever comes out says it's the most authentic adaptation. They're all versions of the Hamilton Dean stage play, with good reason. I mean, it's a very solid way to adapt this book to the stage. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the third stage version of Dracula that is authorized. And I don't mean the reading that Bram Stoker did on the stage at his own theater shortly before the book was released. No, I mean a version that Florence Stoker, Bram Stoker's widow, commissioned in the 1920s. Why? I'm not sure. That's one of the roadblocks I came to when trying to find this out, and one of the reasons this is not a full Toothpickings, it's just sort of an addendum. But it might have been because she was unhappy with Hamilton Dean's adaptation, or maybe she didn't feel like she had enough control over the whole production, but for whatever reason, Florence Stoker commissioned another version of Dracula to be written for the stage by a playwright named Charles Morel. And that version of Dracula is supposed to be fucking awful. I can't say it with any authority because I haven't been able to read it because it's missing. It's not missing, it's just really, really hard to get a hold of. You can't find it online. Go ahead, Google away or DuckDuckGo or whatever. You're not going to find this script of Dracula online. What you will find are references to Charles Morel, and you might find a scene study done of it by someone from the University of Iowa in the 1970s, but you're not going to find the Charles Morel script. And maybe that's okay. You know, after Prince died, they started releasing all these songs of his from the vault, and we are all spectacularly unimpressed with them. Maybe Prince put those songs in the vault for a reason, and maybe the Charles Morel version of Dracula is hard to find for a reason. If it was that good, someone would have made a buck off of it by now. I do find it to be an interesting vampire factoid that there are 3 authorized versions of the stage play of Dracula, and one of them we can't find and can't read. Anyway, that's been this abbreviated Toothpickings. This will be dated by the time anyone sees it, but I'll just plug it anyway. I'm giving several presentations on vampires as part of Convergence 2021 in the early part of August. Let me see if I can remember them all. Black Vampire, I'm excited about that one. Vampires in the Media, I'm excited about that one. I'll be doing one on Hammer Films, one on Universal Monsters, one on What We Do in the Shadows, and one on Twilight. So enjoy that. Thank you for indulging me in this little story that didn't really get very far. I will be seeing you again soon as Studio V gets its shit together. Then we can all join each other again right here on this YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out the printed materials on Medium. Remember, follow me on Twitter. I will always let you know when it happens. until this place is ready to go again, I will see you again sometime in the not too distant future.